Greetings, dear viewer. Welcome to the Twisted Knightmare Studio. Today I'm going to be giving you my quick take on Hogwarts Legacy. This has been a game I have waited for years. So long that I'd actually forgotten that it even was in development. When I was a kid reading the books, all I ever wanted was to get my letter from Hogwarts. Granted, since I'm a bloody Yank, I wouldn't have gone to Hogwarts. My experience with this game has been a little bit of a roller coaster. As I said before, I had plain old forgotten this game was in development because they announced it so long ago. Then they started showing trailers for it and the hype began anew. Then they started dropping gameplay footage and I started to worry. Something about the first look at the gameplay was, to me, underwhelming. Some of those scenes looked cool, but the gameplay had me worried. Then they released a long gameplay video that reinvigorated my interest in the game. Then, as I got more and more excited about it, came the controversy. Because no good game these days can come out without a good amount of controversy. Modern gaming. I have only one thing to say about that. If you think me buying a game that hundreds of developers worked on because you disagree with the political stance of the author, and you think that makes me a bigot, you, sir, are an idiot. I have gotten to the point where both sides of the political aisle simply get on my nerves. You have conservatives who are so close-minded and, conservative, that they think stupid things like weed causes violence, video games cause violence, rock and roll and rap causes, you guessed it, violence. On the other side, you have the liberals. If conservatives are the party of the closed-minded, the liberals are the ones who will believe in anything and everything. They are the party of the open-minded, too open-minded. And for most people who are simply like me, in the middle trying to eke out an existence, while I have both political sides going insane. I do not take into consideration politics when purchasing a game. I think about my interest in the game, the gameplay, what some of my favorite reviewers might be saying, and whether or not I have any faith in the developer. Though at this time, the list is actually fairly slim. Hidetaka Miyazaki and his people at From Software are about the only developers that I would buy a game from day one without hesitation. Most of the developers whose games I grew up playing are either no longer around, are a shell of their former company, or blew up to be a major cash-grabbing conglomerate. So, when I bought the game, the first thing I did was create my character. Since I wanted to be as anachronistic as possible, I decided to make my character Native American. I am part Native, and thought it would be fun. My character almost came out looking like Connor from Assassin's Creed 3. This game has surprised me. I wasn't expecting such a robust combat system, yet here we are. I wasn't expecting the flying to feel so good, but it does. Though I'm still pissed off that they decided to not have Quidditch in the damn game. Assholes. I didn't expect to like a single character, yet most of the characters I have interacted with were memorable. The 14 hours I have spent playing it have been loaded with fun, mystery, and intrigue. Unfortunately, because the internet is full of ugly, bitter people, I already had the ending spoiled for me. Then I got kicked out of a Dark Souls group because I told the person who posted it that a man can only be a man and a woman can only be a woman. The moderator took offense to this bit of reality and gave me the boot. Now the gameplay has been fun from the beginning, and I am having a ball, but this game is far from perfect. I don't really like the mission structure because sometimes you have to do side missions in order to learn a spell or something that will become necessary during the mission. This is a setup that is something I have had problems with before. I don't like being required to do something like level up in order to continue the story. It's a minor nitpick, but it's there. It's one of the reasons why I had such a problem enjoying the newest Assassin's Creed games, because I don't like going somewhere and then having this kicked out of me because I'm not supposed to be there. And it's not like in Elden Ring, if you were to go to, Caelid and suddenly get your butt kicked instantly because that's not where you're supposed to be. That's different. You can, in point of fact, win with enough time and effort. However, in RPGs like Assassin's Creed, they make it so that you have to hit a character hundreds of times and they one-shot you if you are 2 levels under them. It doesn't make sense. Anyways, I digress. On top of this, I also encountered Poppin', which I don't have any footage of. A serious case of AI tracking gone wrong, where I was stuck in a dialogue with a student while other characters continuously walked in front of the camera. It happened for so long that I started laughing. Also, this one time where I just plain old walked through the earth and fell. Bugs aside, this game is remarkably polished, considering what I was expecting. Now, I have heard a few glow about the combat, and I think it's pretty good, though I feel there's room for improvement. Here's hoping for a Hogwarts Legends or something. This game truly stands out as unique to me. I am glad that I spent the money to get it. Playing through it has been a dream of mine for years, being able to walk through Hogwarts and go through any door and just explore. I am amazed at how polished it is. So what did you think of Hogwarts Legacy? Have you been looking forward to it? Or are you one of those people who bought into the boycott? Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time here in the Twisted Knightmare Studio.